Hey, what's going on, dudes and dudettes? This is Pip Surfer with another daily update for the Cowabunga system. Today's Wednesday, June 17th, 2009. Hope you all had a great day today. I'm just going to go ahead and get right into today's update. First thing I want to do is address some comments from my last post. And I've kind of pre-read these just to save some time. First question is wanting to know about my trend change candles. How do I get them? Basically, the coloring feature on this charting thing is part of the program, and I'm using Xtick, xtick.com. They have like a free feed that you can use, but it's just a feature that's unique to the software. Again, that's part of the reason why I use it. But there are, in the second comment, if you're using MetaTrader, there are some files that you can download to recreate what I have on my chart. I'm not really familiar with it because I don't use MetaTrader, so the best way to get an answer to your question is to ask on that forum. There is a specific thread. If you go to the forums, click free trading systems, and then there's a dedicated thread for the Cowabunga system. Ask in there, and I'm pretty sure they'll be willing to help you out because we have a great community here. So, good question. Deebs wants to know if he can use Cowabunga on a lower time frame chart. The system that you're seeing right now has been thoroughly tested on these specific time frames, meaning the 4-hour time frame for the trend and then the 15-minute chart for the actual entry. You can try it on different charts. My only piece of advice is for you to test it. I don't know the stats on what it would be if you tried it on a shorter time frame. But my best advice is for you to just demo it, try it, forward test it, and if you become profitable consistently and are comfortable doing it, then go for it. The principles probably will be the same, but I can just kind of see maybe more whipsaws, probably more losses, but feel free to try it. Remember, this system isn't set in stone, but for what you're seeing, it's been tested on these specific time frames. So if you're going to get similar results to what I've been getting, then you'd have to trade them on these time frames. John B wants to know how he can download the Cowabunga system. You don't really download the system, but you can take a look at the rules and follow along with us. Just click this link right here at the top. It says if this is your first time visiting the blog, read this first, and it will give you pretty much the lowdown on the system. So. But that's pretty much it for the comments. While we're here, why don't we just take a look at the news events for today, and I just click on that tools tab. And remember, we're only looking for news that affects the sterling or the dollar. We're looking right here at 4:30. We see jobless claims change for the sterling, and then down at 8:30 we have consumer price index for the dollar. So 4:30, 8:30, those are the two time areas to watch out for. And you just want to make a note of that, write it down somewhere, set alerts, just make sure you know when the news areas are, because you want to avoid trading then. Now let's go to our 4-hour chart. I'm going to move it back to before midnight. So before midnight, this is what my chart looks like. As of this point, my most recent trend change candle is an uptrend change candle, and that occurred yesterday. So as far as I'm concerned, the trend for the start of the day is up because that's the most recent trend change candle. Now if I move forward, you'll see that we get a new trend change candle here. This starts at 4 a.m. but this doesn't close until 8 a.m. So at 8 a.m. Eastern time, when this candle closes, I now have a new trend change candle, meaning I have a new trend, and that's for a downtrend. So after 8 a.m. the trend has officially changed from up to down. And if I move forward the rest of the day, the trend remained down. So up until 8 a.m. we're looking for long trades. After 8 a.m. we're looking for short trades. So that's pretty much how it works there. Okay? And so as far as I'm concerned, at midnight at this point, I'm zooming my chart back to before midnight. I'm looking for long trades. Remember, my first news event's at 4:30, so I'm just going to move this forward one candle at a time. Okay, so looking for crossovers for the long side. Don't have anything yet. Okay, at this point it's 4 o'clock, so I know news is coming at 4:30, so even if I get a signal, I'm not going to take it. There's our 4:30 candle. some volatility there. Okay, still looking for long trades at this point. Now on my 4-hour chart, I'm going to be seeing some big downward movement, big bearish movement, but my trend change candle doesn't officially happen until the close of that 4-hour candle. So right now it's about 7 o'clock. So we're still in an uptrend, even though our 4-hour chart is showing a possible trend change candle. Okay, 7:30, 7:45, now 8 o'clock, bam. The candle closes on our 4-hour chart. Now we see that we have a new trend change candle, and now the trend has changed from up to down. Now we're only looking for short trades at this point. Okay, now it's 8 o'clock. I know news is coming out at 8:30, so even if I for some reason had a crossover here, I would not take it. There's the 8:30 candle, not much volatility there. Remember, now I'm looking for short trades. Here I get a crossover at 10 a.m. RSI is below 50, stochastic's trending down. MACD is actually positive and losing value. This is a valid entry. You want to enter at the close of this candle at 62.64. Our stop's going to be at the most recent swing high, and the nearest 50 or 0 levels right there. Now 62.50 is 14 pips away. If you factor in the spread, you're looking at probably only about a 10 pip profit there. So very small trade, but it's still decent enough to just take. But let's move the chart forward, and you can see that our target was hit right here on the next candle. Doesn't make a clean break, so you just want to go ahead and close it out right at as close as you can to 62.50. You probably won't get right out, because you're at this point, when it hits 62.50, you're not you don't have a limit on it. What you're doing is you're just looking for momentum to see if the trade will continue in your favor. And as soon as you realize that, hey, momentum is not going to keep going, it's hit my target, I'm just going to go ahead and take my trade out. So, and with this being a small trade, you just want to get out as close to that as possible. Now I didn't get quite out at 62.50. 62.53 is where I'm actually exited there, but that's okay. You know, it's a small trade. Again, it's almost like a scalp, so not much there. So still we're looking for short trades. It's 11:30 now, 11:45, and there's noon, so that's pretty much the end of my day. So a lot of movement going on here. We've seen in the past couple days trend change candles occur during our actual trading session. So we're seeing some choppiness. You want to be very careful now. There's some definite choppiness going on. Not much of a clear trend going on our 4-hour chart. So just be careful. But again, if you follow the rules, you should be fine. Again, not too much action for us really today, but that's okay. Always learning, always trading. Just keep getting in there. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask on the blog or in the forums. And you know, we'll all try to help you out. So that's it for today. Hope you all have a great day, and I will see you all in the next update. Cowabunga, dudes.